Alright, welcome back. We are here with more Layton, and last time went pretty smooth. So, I'm thinking we continue, and hopefully things stay smooth for the rest of the game. I'm hoping so, I don't want things to go wrong, so, Let's just continue onward and see what lies in await. When last we left off on the story of the Miracle Mask, the morning after their arrival at Montedor, the Professor, Luke, and Emmy continue their investigation. Hoping to find out more about the enigmatic masked gentleman and the Mask of Chaos, the trio head back to the Lador estate. Alright, well, let's head out then, eh? Whoop! The streets are still packed, but compared to last night, it feels quite peaceful. The carnival goers must be exhausted from all the thrills.
Do you think there'll be another parade tonight, Professor?
From what I've heard, there's a parade every evening, but try to remember, Luke, that we are not here for the festivities.
Should we continue gathering information from witnesses?
Certainly. I was thinking we could talk to the locals while we make our way to the Lador residence.
Professor, look! It's that little girl who was lost. She's crying again.
Ah, fuck. Hi. What's up?
I was only talking to the clown for a second and me mum disappeared. Where'd she go? You lost your mum again? Professor?
We should try not to stray too far from our investigation, but it is a gentleman's duty to aid those in need.
I knew you'd say that. All right, then. Let's find this girl's mum.
Can you remember when you last saw your mother, little one?
I think it was near that huge tent where the water goes whoosh, whoosh. It's got to be Celebration Boulevard. Let's go.
Celebration Boulevard's a long way away, though. Not too far away. Oh, fuck! You're here.
Hello there. Do I know you?
Gloria, I thought it was you.
Oh, of course, it's young Herschel. Last time I saw you, you were just a lad. You had rather more hair. A friend of yours, Professor?
Yes, from long ago. This is Gloria. What brings you here? Are you on holiday?
Oh, goodness, no. I moved to Montedor 5 years ago now. There's only a handful of people left in Stansbury, Herschel. It's a sad, desolate place these days. But look at you with your lovely wife and children. I think you didn't invite your dear auntie to the wedding.
Oh, no, it's not what it looks like at all. This is my assistant Emmy, and Luke here is the son of a good friend.
Emmy Altava, it's nice to meet you, Gloria. And this little girl can't find her mother, so we're helping her look. That's nice, dear. You know, Herschel, it wouldn't have hurt to come and visit now and then. Too bad, too late now, though. I never thought I'd say this, but I miss Stansbury. The peace and quiet, the green, even the creepy crawlies. Montedor is just hectic these days. Some rowdy character in a mask calling himself the masked gentleman or what have you. He's been going after tourists too. Gotta keep an eye out wherever you go. I don't know. Be careful, won't you, Herschel?
Layton unmasked, as you can see that. Oh, fuck, yeah. Thank you for that one. Of course I will, Gloria. Well, it has been lovely to see you again, but we really must be getting on. I'm late. We've barely started, really. We're just helping that girl with the big hat from last stream find her mother. We haven't gotten into the plot yet. Hi there. Ain't Miss Lador proper beauty? They say her and her hubby ain't on the best of terms. Maybe now's my chance, eh?
Are you talking about Angela?
That's Miss Lador to you, Scruff. Who said you could use her first name, eh?
Oh, was that about the Ladors not getting on?
It's obvious, isn't it? He gets home late every night. Who can say where he is all day? Not his wife, anyway.
What do you mean? Obviously, he's busy with all this miracle business. Being the city's founder probably comes with its fair share of duties, too.
And don't open your gob when you ain't got a clue what you're on about, love. You're one of them tomboys, ain't you? You can't stand them. Well, my brain ain't worth my time, that's what I say. I just can't even solve this puzzle. Oh, wow. Okay, fucker. Also, wow, okay, I'll drink water. That's good water. A and B are confronting each other in a 10-round card game. The rules of this game are simple. Fire beats wood, wood beats water, and water beats fire. The details aren't clear, but it seems that A drew fire 3 times, wood 5 times, and water twice, while B drew fire twice, wood 5 times, and water 3 times. None of the rounds were drawn. Can you work out who won this match? I'm gonna fucking kill him. Alright, so... Okay, so... A over here got, where are my colors? Oh, that's a lot of colors. Okay, so it was... You did wood 5 times. Boop. You did wood 5 times. Whoop. Alright. Fire 3 times. Do. Okay, that's twice. And water 3 times. Do. Okay. Wait, no, this is twice. The other one's 3 times. I got it mixed up in my head. Ooh. Yep. None of the rounds were drawn. Okay. So I assume when it says none of the rounds were drawn, I'm gonna... If I remember correctly, in the American version, that just straight up says none of them were tied. So, who won the match? So if none of the matches were draws, and that means that they drew a different card each and every time. Okay. Wood beats water. That's a weird one. That's a weird rule. So like if you drew it twice, and you drew that twice, and you drew both of these 3. Well, no, wait, then that leaves these, and that would all be ties. Go back. I'm so glad it has a undo feature, too. That's handy. Even if it's only, like, 3 steps back. Boop, boop. Do-do-do. Okay, so if you draw wood 5 times, and none of them end in draws, and that means these are also there. I keep forgetting Hollow isn't there. Yeah, $15 is pretty damn good for that game, yeah. Oh yeah, it's at 8 right now too, god damn. Yeah, That is a good price. Honestly, I should give away Hollow Knight to whoever on my friends list doesn't have it at this point. But again, I'm saving my money, so maybe I shouldn't. Well, wait. If we're doing it like this and there's 5 left, that's 2 water, so you win 2, but you would get 3. That means A would win, right? Right?
Set him up and knock him down.
Yep, okay.
Piece of cake.
Alright. If A won 3-2 and A drew wood, and A also won 3-2 and B drew wood, A must be the overall winner. Yep. That's just how it is. Yeah, see, wait, you solved it? I've been trying to work that out for weeks.
Maybe if you spent less time being insulting to strangers, you'd solve a puzzle or 2.
Braid tomboy with a big gob. There would be no Angelo the door, but I like your style. Okay, get the fuck out of my face. Who are you? Out of my way! Don't you know who I am? I'm Waltham of Waltham & Co.
Waltham of Waltham? Hiya!
Oh, what charming little ragamuffins. Since you're blocking my path, I assume there's something you want. That goes by the way, I saw you butts on it. Yep, that is my big splurge game for the sale. I was like, fuck it. Game said gay rights. That's enough. That's enough of an excuse to get it in my book.
Hey, we're looking for Mummy. Have you seen her, mister?
Well, how would I know? I've never met your, mammy. Dear, oh dear. What am I supposed to do with you two?
Wait, I'm not lost. I'm just helping her find her mother.
Splendid, then. Now I think of it, I did see a woman rushing towards Celebration Boulevard. White trousers and wavy red hair. Seems to be looking for someone. Maybe you?
Ah, that's got to be her. Thank you, sir. Cheers, mister. Bye-bye.
Don't mention it. Time is money, but I've got that coming out of my ears, so to speak.
Alright, bye.
Yeah, I've heard it's good. I'm looking forward to it. The gallery isn't open to the public yet. No doubt the police are still at work in there.
Me mum was upset because we didn't get to see all the nice stuff in there. I can't imagine they'll have it closed for much longer. Maybe it'll be open tomorrow? Or the day after tomorrow?
It depends on what the police find, I suppose. Let's try again later.
Okay.
Hi, you're here. Do you have a puzzle? Of course you do.
And the masked gentleman is the talk of the town. See what you can do? It's amazable.
Yes, we know. You have a fucking hard on for the... Give me the puzzle. Give me the fucking puzzle. Oh, we drew Hollow Knight stuff to shill for on Twitter. That is a good reason to draw anything to shill. That is half of my reason I drew all that Mad Rat shit. Besides just loving the game. A, B, and C each ate one of 3 differently sliced slices of strawberry gâteau. A, C ate the medium slice and B had the large one. B, A had the large slice and I had the medium one. A and B have each made one statement that is true and one that is false. Can you work out who ate which slice? Move the slices onto the plates to answer. I've actually been seeing Mad Rat come up in a lot of tweets that I follow lately. So you know, that makes me happy. That makes me pretty happy. It might be getting more recognition, which means maybe it's more likely that we'll be getting that Steam port someday. I can dream. I can fucking dream. B had the large one. I had the medium one. Okay, let's work this out by crossing out one of the statements. Let's say both of their second ones are false, I guess. So C ate the medium slice, A had the large slice. That would leave the middle with the small. B had the large one, and B had the medium one. Those are conflicting statements. So maybe they're just both being the shit about B, and it actually is like this. That makes sense to me. Yeah, sure, why not? Fuck it.
Okay, here we go.
Boing, there we go.
That was no match for my wits.
There we go. A must have wanted to cover up her greed, but why did B borrow to lie? Alright, bup, bup.
Wonder Fabulous, how did you manage that? You must be really intelligible. So, Serena, you're hoping to see the masked gentleman, right? Aren't you afraid after what he did yesterday? What do you mean? I'd love a statue of myself, even if I had to be terrified to stagnant aluminium for that. Whenever there's a miracle, you can guarantee I'll be in front of the queue to see it. You do know it's not really a show, don't you? He's dangerous. Oh yes, absolutely. The masked gentleman is real. That's what makes him so thrillerating. Serena, being the masked gentleman is no more thrillerating than losing your life savings in a casino. What do you mean? Have you seen the masked gentleman in a casino? Well, I know where I'll be going tonight.
She's hopeless. Oh, we meet again, Professor Layton. What are the chances? I forgot the voice. I think it's this. Hello there, Mr. Mordaunt. Out running errands, are you? Something like that. I've just been to examine the scene of last night's incident. But to be frank, I've turned up nothing at all. I don't seem to have much talent for detective work. Was it really magic? We can't entirely rule out that possibility, but it's far more likely that some sort of trick was involved. So it seems. By the way, I see your party has gained a member since last night.
Luigi, oh no, I should. Oh no, it kinda fits.
Yes, this would be...
Bonnie, I'm lost. Well, my mom's lost. We're trying to find her.
I just realized his vest is even green. That's not like a brown, that's a green. Oh shit, I should be doing Luigi's voice. You wouldn't have happened to have a red-haired woman dressed in purple, never said he, would you?
Funny you should ask, really. I saw precisely such a woman on Celebration Boulevard just now. She was asking around after a child, too. I don't expect that's a coincidence. Cheers, Mr. Noblyheed. You make a proper good detective, like. Oh, my first solved case. Well, I hope you find your mother soon. Ta-ta!
Thank you, Luigi. What a fella. Do you have a puzzle? That you do. Hi.
Hello! Isn't today just lovely? It's so peaceful compared to yesterday. And hey, we got a full house again.
Things have certainly calmed down. It never ceases to amaze me how quickly people will adapt.
Oh, it's always like this. The master geezer kicks up a right fuss, and then the next day it's like nothing ever happened. I do worry, though. Like, what if one day something really terrible happens and we can't go back to normal?
I intend to catch the masked gentleman before it comes to that.
Hang on, I didn't mean to set the tone so grim. Here's an idea. A puzzle to brighten the mood.
Oh, shit. Oh, I remember these. I remember this brand. 6 penguins are standing on an iceberg, 5 small ones and the rather portly emperor. All penguins can move either horizontally or vertically, but once in motion, they won't stop until they hit another penguin. If there's nothing in the way, they'll plunge straight into the sea. Can you help the emperor penguin get back to his rightful place in the center of the iceberg? Fuck, I can try. Wait. Wait, no. I've already locked myself. Stuff him in the toilet. Bro, what did they do? I think this all kind of hinges on the first move, maybe. What happens if okay, the emperor, the emperor does get stopped by the smug little eyes. They look kind of disassociating to me. Wait. Easy.
How about this? Puzzles are made to be solved.
Correct. We're able to guide the emperor to the center without losing a single penguin. You can solve this in only 5 moves. Have another shot if you use more than that. Yeah.
Boop. I'm trying, really I am, but I can't stop thinking about that the future's all doom and gloom. Oh yeah, little bird told me that some of the city bigwigs went and had a gander at the scene of the trouble.
Was Mr. Lador among them?
Yeah, I think so. They were all trying to pretend like everything's fine, but they looked pretty uptight to me. They were having a bit of a barony at one point, trying to pin the blame on each other, sounded like.
Oh, are they not on good terms then?
You could say that. Anyway, I don't care whose fault it is as long as they catch the masked gentleman.
Alright then. Let's move on then. We've already almost got 30 puzzles and we're only on the 2nd stream. Making good progress. Hi. I see the mother over there, but I also saw you and I was like, do you have a puzzle? Yeah, alright son, you're gonna have to move a few steps. Take 2. Alright son, you have to move a few steps to the left. We had a little happening here last night.
You can't have been investigating the whole night, surely.
Eh, what are you on about? Oh, are you mixing me up with one of my fellow officers? And we're not all the same person.
What? But you look just like... You even got the same nose.
Luke, leave the officer to his work. No, but the resemblance is uncanny. On the outside, maybe. You can't tell from my face, but I'm the most disciplined officer on the force. I train the hardest. Alright. Oh no, I think I remember this one. A police officer was doing some target practice one day. The target was divided into sections worth 5, 35, 40, 75, and 100 points. After 5 shots, his score totaled 100 points. How many times did he manage to shoot each point section? You know.
I believe I have this one. An excellent puzzle.
Bullseye, he hit the 100-point section once. He's either a hot shot or a not shot. Well, considering how he fucked up all the other ones, I'm thinking the latter, but you know. Maybe he just really wanted to make that one shot seem really impressive. Impressive! From the way you solved that puzzle, I take it you're not here for pleasure then. Maybe you know something concerning last night's incident, huh? Well, we were at the scene, but I doubt we can tell you anything you don't already know about the masked gentleman. Yeah, the carnival was in full swing. What kind of villain pulls tricks in a street full of defenseless civilians? I mean, because of him and his shenanigans, I've been late home every single night. Wife's been worried sick about me. I'm supposed to be out enjoying the celebrations, too. And I was really looking forward to having some candy floss.
Sounds like you need a rest.
I've heard there have been very few leads as of yet. Yeah, it's my favorite day of the week, Rubbish. It's Mad Rat and my Thursday. They've organized a special task force, but no one knows who's in charge of what at the moment. Well, if we find anything useful, we'll be sure to inform the police. Much appreciated. The sooner I can sink my teeth into a toffee apple, the better. Hey.
Where'd that
Bairn? Is that a British thing? Guess I'm gonna have to look that up now. Bairn, a child. Chiefly Scottish and North English. Okay, yeah, it's a British thing. Okay.
I look away for 1 second. Mummy! Oh, Barney, where have you been? Didn't I tell you to stay close? I was talking to the clown, and then when I turned around, I couldn't see you. We looked all over for you, Mummy.
Ah, yes, we bumped into your daughter again a little way back.
Hey, thank you so much, Pet. I'm really sorry for bothering you again. She can be a great pain sometimes. Cheers, mister! That Bonnie seems to be quite the little explorer. Maybe she'll grow up to be an archaeologist. I once lost my parents in the middle of London when I was, younger. I know how it feels.
We're gonna draw a fuck you long brim. Okay.
Oh, yes? Weren't you in London just the other week? That's different. Anyway, I decided to go and have a look at one of the maps in the street, and there they were.
Now we've solved this little case, let's hurry on to the doors. Yes, let's. I'm sorry if that came off a bit aggressive. I just really hope we don't have to go help that child a third time. Oh, it's like a, oh, damn, the Mad Rat community over in Japan out there, like, fucking thriving. Anyway, hi. I assume you have a puzzle? Yep. Yeah, step right up. John Paul's toys are the best in town. You want it? We got it. Bears, dinosaurs, rabbits, piggies, cars, tractors, and thingamajiggies. Hello, John Paul. Ah, aren't you Emmy's friend? How are you enjoying Montador? Very well, thank you. And Luke is taking good care of the robot you gave us. Yeah, glad to hear it. I can't really give you another toy, but how about a puzzle instead? Honestly, I know I've said Mad Rat Dead is not a $40 game, but if they put it on Steam, I'd fucking buy it for full price again. The toy chain is made up of many smaller links. When one of the links is removed, the chain forms one complete ring. Circle a letter of the link that should be removed. It's yeah. Plus, I mean, Nippon Ichi does put a lot of their shit on PC. I'm just saying, like, it's not like that's a foreign concept to them. Perry, I don't know if I should spend $5 on Gary's. Honestly, I could probably just. I have so many like cards in my damn like collection that I could probably sell enough of them to buy Gary's mod for basically free at this point. Just like I assumed it always was. Alright, give me a hint. Look closely which links are connected to which. Some may look as if they're connected, but they're actually just lying on top of each other. Okay. You overestimate the value of cards. Yeah, it's fair. They're just pocket change. I should actually really buy it. I mean, it's up to you, yeah. I'm sorry, that wasn't meant to be. That wasn't a cough directed towards you. I just have a. I've been a little dry lately. I need to drink. I'm hydrating. I always suck at these. God. drink again. I just little sip. Anyway, I think. Okay, wait. I think it has. If I remember correctly, a trick is like it has something to do with the number of links. Like if they have two connected to them or something. Because like this one has them, that one has it. Wait, that one. Okay, that's 3. Interesting. G and K also have, maybe it's. I think it might. It might be. Since G and K have such like populated links. Maybe taking out one of the bridges between them?
Don't keep me in suspense.
Go back to gameplay and eat Layton ref. Okay, puzzle is solved.
There is no puzzle without a solution.
It's H. H! To form a ring, each link should have 2 wires connected to it. Okay, so yeah, basically how I worked it out. Okay. Ha! I knew you'd like that. I got goodies for everyone, even those who are too old for toys. That was a fine puzzle. Thank you.
Hey, Professor, did you notice that John Paul doesn't talk the same way to us as he does to Emmy?
Yes, Luke, I did, but let's not mention that to Emmy, shall we? I wouldn't want to embarrass her. Don't tell John Paul that he's a fucking sick. I'm okay, I'm okay. Switch please, Scott Perry again. Yep. I think I forgot the coins this time. I mean, I think I forgot the coins last time, this time. Or maybe I didn't? Hey, oh! No, that's a curio. Okay. Yep, okay, I missed some coins. Just making sure I get, oh, whoop. Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough of that! Hey! Alright, hi. I accidentally tapped the wrong screen.
Herschel, it's good to see you again. I'm sorry, but Henry had to go out rather suddenly. He asked me to show you into his study, though. Please, spend as long as you'd like.
Thank you, Angela. Is everything alright?
Oh, yes, just some business in town, I expect. Shall we, Herschel? Henry's study is this way.
Of course. Please convey my thanks to Henry. I'm sorry to have missed him today.
I know, and I'm sorry too. It's just that things have been a bit hectic for Henry since the masked gentleman appeared. Between dealing with the police and trying to appease the business owners, he hasn't had a moment to himself.
Damn. Poor fucker. Alright, I was gonna search. Yeah.
Oh my, what a beautiful study. Rows of books and not a speck of dust. Yes, Henry is rather fastidious about cleaning. It's what he does to relax. Yeah, that's a very industrious way to relax.
No, I get where he's coming from. Sometimes I just, well, before my ankle went kaput, sometimes I would just go around my room and just wipe shit down, and it helped me feel a little better. Also made the air less clogged feeling. I don't know. It helps. It is quite a large home to maintain. Do you have any help?
Oh, Henry does most of the work. Whenever he gets anxious, well, he likes to be productive. He must have a lot of anxiety in his life. Is it true that he built Montador from nothing? Oh yes, Henry is quite remarkable like that. Always has been, especially since Randall. Please excuse me. Feel free to examine the study as much as you like. I'll be here if you have any questions.
Okie dokie. Is that a coin? Nope. Is that a coin? Yep. Almost every single one of these books appeals to me. Sharing some taste there. Oh, that's a treasure. Was the mask locked away in this chest?
No, it was hanging on the wall here. You had a priceless artifact and you just left it hanging on the wall? Why not? This is our home. Henry thought displaying the mask brought good luck to Montador.
I see. Where were you and Henry when the mask was stolen?
I think we were both at home, but neither of us saw or heard anything. And soon after that, the masked gentleman started playing his tricks in town. Do you have any idea why he would want to bring harm to the town?
It could be a disgruntled gambler, someone who lost some property, or maybe someone with a personal grudge. It's hard to imagine anyone taking umbrage with someone as unassuming as Henry, though. It would have to be about money.
Whatever the reason, it can't possibly justify throwing the whole city into chaos. Money can make people do crazy things. But things this crazy? I don't understand.
Ooh, coin? Nope. Pots are being crafted with the intention of being viewed at every angle. Coin? Nope. Puzzle. Okay.
That plate must have cost a fortune. Is this gold inlay, do you think? Don't touch it, Emmy. You might break it.
A broken plate would be a sad thing indeed. Such is the case in this puzzle. Aw, shit. Yo, cat! Cat moment. Drat, this pesky feline has knocked 3 plates off the dresser. The cat made off with one of the pieces. Can you tell which plate it's from? Choose between A, B, C, or A, B, or C. Well, let me see. Okay, that piece is there. It's the one, like, middle left. That one's also there. Far bottom left. That piece is there. Next to the cattail. I believe that piece is up top. Alright, there's that piece over there. Bottom right, but not the small sliver one. That is, the small sliver one is also A, though. That means A's out of the equation. Oh, the one on the left middle. That's, this one. Oh, and also, that's, that one. Below the tail. That means it's C. Yep. Yep. Okay, there we go.
This is how
Easy.
it's
Just
done.
look at it enough and you'll figure it out. There we go.
All in a day's work.
All right. It's C. Get that cat. Ah!
Did you really think I'd break it too, Professor? I'm not that clumsy, you know.
I thought nothing of the sort, but as a precautionary measure, you should probably stand well away.
Now, give me a break.
What else is there? Oh!
The desk looks untouched. I used to see Henry sitting at that desk for hours, though not in recent days.
So Henry would spend a lot of time working in here?
Sometimes working, other times he'd just be poring over that mask, that awful mask. Wish Randall never found that cursed mask. The thing tore us apart. You, me, Randall. But now it seems like the mask has brought us together again. Funny, isn't it?
A mask that can bring both joy and sorrow, and act as the catalyst for both Randall's misfortune and Henry's success. Is it true that Montedor would not exist today had Henry not found the mask and the treasure?
Yes, you could say that. Henry used his newfound fortune to open a small inn out here in the middle of the desert. It was a modest place to begin with, but it didn't stay that way for long. People streamed in, explorers, entrepreneurs, and soon tourists. The inn had to be extended and then remodeled. Henry's little hotel project became an astonishing success. And the rest is history. Montedor flourished and became what it is today. I still find it amazing that the city was just one little hotel 18 years ago.
A desert hotel. Which is like, okay.
Henry credits the existence of Montedor to the Mask of Chaos. The mask has changed so many lives in so many ways. Say, Angela, does the Mask of Chaos really have magical powers? The person who stole it certainly seems to think so.
Yes, I'm very interested in the culprit's motives. I have a feeling everything will fall into place once we unmask our thief. Who is the masked gentleman, and what does he want? I do wonder. Oh wait, we still have more to do? Okay, we still have more to look at. Buh. Buh. Boing. Okay. Anything else around? Oh, I didn't talk to you actually directly, did I? Angela, has anyone else been in here besides you and Henry?
Normally this is Henry's private space, but sometimes when he has visitors he brings them in here. Isn't the parlor more comfortable? Oh yes, the study is only for important guests, or he doesn't want me to overhear.
So no one is ever in this room without Henry being here as well, correct?
Yes, I don't think a guest could have stolen it. Not that we've had many of late. We keep the doors locked at all times, so whoever stole the mask must have come through a window. You have to be pretty nimble to get through a window. Fit the masked gentleman's style.
Good. Good Layton. That's a good Layton, Hana. That's good. Yes, I wonder what kind of person would take the mask.
Do you have any theories, Herschel?
Well, I'd hazard that the masked gentleman is most likely someone living here in town. To be an ordinary citizen, hidden under the facade of an ordinary existence.
You think so?
Angela, let me ask you something. Who in Montedor would benefit from the recent turmoil?
Who? Why, I can't think of anyone here who would benefit from this madness.
Do you know of anyone with a grudge against Henry? Anyone you've had financial disputes with in the past?
The only person I can think of who has a grudge against Henry is, well, Dalston. Dalston?
Alphonse Dalston, you mean?
That name sounds familiar. Yes, Herschel, the very same. Dalston was a friend of ours in Stansbury, Luke. Between them, Dalston and Henry owned most of the business in town. They've been rivals for years. I believe they may have had altercations over the property lines of one or two hotels.
Whoa! Layton with Brim!
It wouldn't surprise me if Dalston set out to sabotage Henry. You know how he is, Herschel.
Yes, I do, but it doesn't seem like it to stage such a theatrical display.
Well, there is also the fact that Dalston has been receiving advance warnings from the masked gentleman. He's the only person in Montedor besides Henry to have received them. I'd hate to cast aspersions, but isn't it odd that Dalston has such a link to the masked gentleman? It is suspicious, isn't it, Professor?
The way you captured the bad cut in the audio. Hey, I only go for the most authentic meme replications.
That is suspicious, isn't it, Professor?
It is rather odd. I think it definitely warrants some investigation.
Let's go and talk to him, Professor. If you want to see Dalston, his house is just west of your hotel.
Very improv. God, I totally could. I'd love to do that again with Nuz someday, cause like we have that energy. Oh, hello.
Oh, help. Hey, how's it going?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Just thinking about stuff. Don't believe in lively, carefree Montedor. Big power struggle going on underneath.
Indeed. Do you know any details then?
Possibly. Nothing's free in this world, except wishes. Solve this puzzle first, then we'll see.
Okay. Just another goddamn puzzle. Oh. I now know who this dude looks like. What the fuck? Oh no. I watched a 2-hour stream with just you and Nuz doing it. God, we should. We totally should like have like a stream at some point. The bartender places 5 bottle caps on the bar with the star logos facing up. She closes her eyes and starts turning caps over at random, counting every turn. Once she reaches 25, she suddenly slams her hand onto the bar, covers up one of the caps, and asks, "You." Yes, you, the pompadour person. Is the logo on this cap facing up or down? With the situation shown in the diagram above, can you answer the question? 50-50 chance.
I believe I have this one. An excellent puzzle.
The cap is facing down. Flip the cap an odd number of times, and the number of caps facing up will be even, and vice versa. Since 25 is an odd number, there can only be 2 caps facing up, so the covered one must be facing down. Okay. Not that I was going to do it the normal way. Alright. Alright then, you solved my puzzle. I'll spill the beans. Right, you know the doors? Heard they built this town years ago using the booty from a treasure hunt. And you've got Dalston, built a number of hotels here over the years, doing pretty well. Now some weirdo comes along doing miracles. All seem to target the Lador properties. Catch my drift? If the Ladors lose their business, Dalston's the first to benefit. Is that what you mean? Spot on. You're sharp, you are. Think about who's profiting from the chaos and you'll find the mastermind. In other words, you think Alphonse Dalston is the masked gentleman?
Maybe, maybe not. Only the masked gentleman knows. Talk to Dalston, though. Couldn't hurt.
Okay. Go to Chateau Dalston. Not talking to you, you big-nosed bitch. Alright, where is Dalston's place? We should find Dalston's home to the west of here. Oh. Well, ain't that convenient? Right to the west of where we're staying? Neat. Everything is very well placed around here. Also, we're starting to see the desert now. Oh god, oh heck. Aha! This must be a circus. We met the ringmaster outside our hotel, didn't we?
Can we go inside? Luke, we're not here to have fun. We're in the middle of our investigation. I know that. This part of town has quite a different feel to it, doesn't it, Professor?
Yes, we're on the edge of the desert here. You even see a part of an old ruin over there.
Really? Wow.
Yes, this entire region of the desert is dotted with extremely ancient ruins. Okie doke. Is this Vegas? It does have a very Vegas-y sort of feel to it, except I assume more deserty? I don't know. Although Montador is a new city built in the latest architectural fashion, traces can be found here and there of ancient, good job, Perry. Ancient civilization. Where did these ancients come from and what could it mean? This area of desert is known to be the site of various ancient ruins. Ancient ruins. Montador must also have its share of relics. Honestly, that slip-up was on me. I got myself into a rhythm. But we're getting distracted. Let's proceed to Dalston's house. That don't look like a house. My man's got a whole ass factory out here. Also, hello, clown boy.
Hey, have you been to the circus yet? I have a tiger. How cool is that?
Oh, there is a lot of desert around Vegas? Oh, okay. I didn't know.
And they have a magic show, so we're better than that silly masked gentleman's tricks.
So, you think the masked gentleman does tricks?
Of course, there's no such thing as magic, mister. It's all tricks, no doubt about it.
I have unfortunately never been anywhere except the east coast of the states. So, only been in like the neighboring states of mine, and that's about it. I want to travel someday. I really do. But, of course, right now that's like not very feasible.
Well, there might be more to it than that. The world is full of mysterious things. Ha! I learned that there are no puzzles in the world that can't be solved. It's true. A nice man at our hotel told me so. Here, I can show you. Have a go at this one.
Yo, Tetris. Okay, that's a good. That's a decent pun. A school teacher called up a bright pupil to the front of the class and asked him this: "Do you see these 5 patterns? Each one is made up using 2 paper L shapes. None are rotations or mirrored versions of any other, yet they all have something in common. Using these 2 L shapes, can you make a pattern that shares the common feature of the other 5? Move and rotate the pieces to form a 6th pattern that shares the common feature." What is the common feature, though? Oh, no. Oh, no. Ah! Oh, wait, I know. No! It's not it! What do you... I thought that would be it. Okay. I mean, it looks like it fits right in with a lot of them, doesn't it? I don't know, man. That was
Just a dash
that was a
of puzzle
fast.
solving here.
That I didn't even have time to process what I did.
A fine puzzle for a gentleman.
That one needed a submit button. I'm just saying. I didn't even have time to register that. Excellent. They're all fine examples of an old folded cube. That's why his pattern would work even if it was mirrored. Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Every puzzle can be solved, and every magic trick can be explained. But the man from the hotel also said that the masked gentleman's miracles were real. I don't understand. Every puzzle may have a solution, but some of those solutions have to be puzzled out, I suppose. What? I'm confused. Grub talks about such difficult stuff sometimes.
Don't worry. I'm sure you'll turn into a fine puzzle solver when you're older. We can't go in and see the tiger, though? Man, I guess we gotta go talk to Dalston. The fuck? Yo, Dougie.
Professor!
Don't move.
This puppy should learn some manners.
I mean, don't. What you doing to the dog?
Leave that young lady alone. Get back here.
I deadass thought she was about to fucking roundhouse kick the dog. Okay. Anyway, hi, you. It's Wario! He does have a Wario look to him, isn't it? Oi, Herschel Layton. Is that you? I haven't seen you in years. Hello, Dalston. It's been some time. You look well. What are you doing in Montador? Don't tell me you've moved here too. No, I'm here on business. So you left Stansbury, I see. His fucking eyebrows. He doesn't even have any eyebrow. It's just like a fucking fold that there's the eyebrows fucking shaved. He's just got the fucking lump there. Everyone left. Stansbury turned into a ghost town after that mess with the Ascot family. Ghost towns don't attract many tourists and empty hotels don't make any money. Ah yes, you always did mean to build your own hotels, didn't you? It seems you've done quite well for yourself here. Enough small talk, Layton. What's your business here? I'm investigating the recent events surrounding the masked gentleman. Who put you up to this? Angela? Oh, let me guess, I'm a suspect now, right? That's a load of rubbish. I'm losing the Wario. Wah! Okay. What do I have to gain from that maniac terrorizing the town? This chaos is bad for business. Everyone's business. I have heard that there is something of a prolonged power struggle going on in Montador. If one wanted to hurt an opponent, one might be willing to make a sacrifice or two, no? Hypothetically speaking. Let's say, for the sake of debate. No. Perry, don't even fucking entertain that joke. Stop it! Stop it! Why does the masked gentleman send a warning of his plan specifically to you and Henry? There must be plenty of other business owners in town who would be glad of the information. It certainly looks as though there is some connection between you and the masked gentleman, Dalston. Naive as ever, Layton. If anyone's connected to that creep, it's Angela. I beg your pardon. I will kill you. Honestly, yeah, I deserve that. You weren't the only one Angela blamed for Randall's untimely end. Actually, I actually just drank. I'll do it again though, just to make your points worth. Henry encouraged Randall to go on that expedition and convinced Angela to let him. Years later, Angela and Henry are married. You know the saying, keep your friends close and your enemies closer? Angela holding a grudge against Henry after all these years? Come now, Dalston, that seems highly unlikely. Angela changed after Randall's death. You know that. She got all uptight and sulky. Maybe she buried her resentment deep down and she's been plotting revenge all this time. Think about it. Angela never forgave you for Randall's death. Practically drove you out of Stansbury, didn't she? I wouldn't say that. Open your eyes, Layton. Henry loved Angela and he couldn't stand seeing her with Randall. That's why he sent Randall out on an expedition in the ruins. Henry knew how dangerous it was. That's ridiculous, Dalston. Oh, is it? And how come Henry kept everything Randall discovered about Norwell to himself? So he could find the treasure that should have been Randall's and take it for his own. Puzzles don't care about your feeling. God damn it. Ah. Weep. Angela wasn't going to let Henry get away with that. This whole masked gentleman fiasco is her doing. With one stroke, Angela can ruin Henry, get the treasure, and exact her revenge. It's genius. That's quite the tale, Dalston, but without proof. That's all it is. I hope I'm there when the penny finally drops, Layton. This isn't a city of miracles, it's a city of betrayals. Beg for mercy.
A city of betrayals? Wow, that's kinda cringe.
See, even a child can see it.
No, I said that's cringe.
I don't know what that means. It's all right, Luke.
Professor, I think we've heard enough. Let's go now.
Oh, this boy has a mind of his own. Well, if you won't talk to me, at least go and see the mayor. The mayor, you say? I've heard he's put together a special task force to root out that mass lunatic. If you're serious about finding the truth, you'll have to have a chat with them.
Actually, Dalston has a point there.
Indeed. Let's head to the city hall then. Oh, wait there. Hi. Yeah, Mr. Dalston, another letter. Okay. Sir, stop bobbling, please.
Two, actually. One for you and the other is for someone called Mr. Layton. Does anyone know where Mr. Layton is?
That would be me. Oh, no voice acting? Okay. Greetings, my friends. I trust you enjoyed last night's festivities. I certainly did. It was so refreshing. You see, people who are made of stone cannot cheat or lie. In fact, they cannot do anything unpleasant. They just stand there in dignified silence. To rob a person of their power to do evil is quite miraculous, don't you think? Almost as miraculous as my follow-up tonight. I'll be performing in the Gallery Plaza, and I assure you it will be a most enlightening experience. I hope you will attend. Until then, I, the masked gentleman, bid you adieu. That's foreboding. There, a warning from the masked gentleman, while I stood before you.
How did anyone know we were here? Professor, we're being watched.
I think you're right, Emmy. Look, that place is going to be teeming with tourists tonight. We still have time before sundown. We need to inform the mayor.
Right, Professor.
Let's go. The mayor should be at the city hall. It's just beyond the door place. He's probably busy planning with the special task force. He's calling reinforcements from London, too. Maybe they're busy analyzing suspicious evidence against me as we speak.
Maybe so.
Come now, Luke. Let's head to the city hall. Thank you, Dalston. That was very, informative. Dalston is motherfucker. Son of a bitch. Okay, let's get out of here. Where's City Hall? Just follow the orange little line. Whoop. The City Hall is just up ahead. Oh, up that way then. Okay. Oh, hey, the clown again. Ah! No, I wanted to talk to the clown. Ah, okay. This must be City Hall. What a grand building.
Let's go in and find the mayor and his task force, Professor.
Whoop. Hi. No puzzle?
Oh, no. What's the matter? Oh, I know. You think the city hall is too serious for clowns, don't you? Well, it so happens I keep the officers motivated with a little routine of mine whenever they pass by. Watch this. Move your hands in the air. We're solving miracles today. We'll find that gentleman and we'll make him pay.
That is quite a rousing chant, I must say.
Oh, keep going. I can feel my adrenaline pumping.
I don't feel his adrenaline pumping, and he seems kind of dead inside.
Look out, masked gentlemen. My chanting will be the end of you.
At least you're staying positive.
Yes, it's good to see that. You see, he looks tired. He needs a rest.
Wow, why didn't we have a big city hall like this back in Miss Valerie?
Montador continues to impress. There are a great deal of police officers here. Is this where they are stationed?
I don't think so. The main police station is somewhere outside town. But look how many there are. Their entire force must be here. It seems the masked gentleman is receiving quite a bit of attention.
Yes, they have certainly upped their ante. We didn't see this many officers the night of the petrification incident, which could also mean they were not prepared. Perhaps the masked gentleman doesn't always send out a warning.
But that's not fair. Shocking when the town is helpless. What about all the innocent people he's hurting?
That's the right attitude, Luke. Let's solve this case swiftly before anyone else suffers. Hey. Yeah, can I help you at all, sir? We'd like to see the mayor. We've heard that he has assembled a task force to investigate the masked gentleman. Civilians need the mayor's permission to talk to the task force. To get that permission, you need to see the mayor. Which is what you just asked for. I'll see if I can find him.
Wow, we're actually going to meet the mayor of Montador. I wonder what kind of man he is. Managing a city this size must be a big responsibility. I wonder if I could do it. Maybe I'll be a mayor when I grow up. How does Mayor Luke Triton sound? That doesn't have such a bad ring to it. Just as long as you give us the royal treatment when we come and visit.
Hey.
Yeah, stamp and file, stamp and file. Paperwork has gone through the roof since the masked gentleman turned up. All these boys in blue milling around, they still can't catch their mark. Imagine if I was that bad at my job. How do they expect to solve crime when they can't even solve this puzzle?
Oh shit. Oh fuck, I remember this one. And not in a way that makes me, where I remember how to solve it. Ugh. You have a stack of thin tiles which are 3x3 small squares in size. There are 3 colors and each tile is all one color. You want to use the limited tiles available and stack them on top of each other to construct a top hat like the one above. How should you layer them? Take the tiles on the right and place them inside the border on the left. Oh, good. I do vaguely remember the beginning being something like make the border of it or whatever. Because that does make sense. And the middle will be covered, so you don't have to worry about that part. Oh wait, I think I know how to do the brim now, actually. Wait. Is it... Speaking of brim. Whoa! Oh wait, easy.
I believe I have this one. An excellent
Okay,
puzzle.
I guess I just have bad memories of that when I was younger. That actually wasn't too bad. That's some expert tile laying right there.
Hey there, an ordinary citizen saw the puzzle that stumped the police. No wonder this case is going nowhere.
Well, this isn't an easy case. The masked gentleman is a strange and highly unpredictable adversary.
And the crowd's work is his shield. The police can't use aggressive methods to take him down without putting civilians in danger. I've heard the excuses more times than you can imagine. Tell me, why are those paintings not back at the gallery? Why are those people who got turned into horses still out there somewhere munching hay? Whatever, the task force's meeting room in the back. You have the mayor's permission, go on in. Wow, she's lost all faith in the police, hasn't she?
No comment. The local people are feeling rather let down. The incident started over a month ago, so you can't blame them.
I really hope we can catch the masked gentleman before his next trick.
This guy deadass looks like a Sonic Unleashed character, and it bugs me. Something about the face looks like a Sonic Unleashed NPC. Rich Williams, Mayor of Montador, it's my great pleasure to welcome you all to our fair city. Thank you. My name is Herschel Layton. I'm a friend of Angela Lador's. Oh my god, he does. Yeah. Again, Sonic Unleashed, the game I've never played, but I know a lot about it, like the back of my fucking hand. I have that style memorized, yeah.
Emil Tava, pleased to meet you, Mr. Mayor. I'm Luke Triton, the professor's apprentice.
My friends and I are investigating the masked gentleman. We'd like your permission to contact the special task force and offer our assistance. Investigating? Fancy that! I was like going between the chat and the text box for a second, and I thought he said investigating. Fuck that. Well, we need all the help we can get. Let's see now. What's your puzzle solving record? You really need to have solved at least 25. Aha! You have. You're amply qualified. Welcome to our task force. Also, don't look, but I swear, sometimes when he's when you see it. Sometimes if you click on him while he's still talking and the text box disappears, you can see something jiggle. I'm sorry to hear it. I request assistance from London. See, I've forgotten their names, but they seem a sharp lot. So our strategy meeting is about to begin, I think. Please go on in and join the meeting. If you could defuse the situation, I would be incredibly grateful. Okay, it's not happening now, but oh.
Detectives from London, eh? I wonder who that could be.
Yeah, they're all in the briefing room back there. I'm counting on you. Someday I will play Sonic Unleashed. This would happen a lot sooner if Sega just put it on the PC. God. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Hey, my man! Hey, buddy.
Oh, it's Emmy and Layton, and the little chap too.
Hey.
Little chap. I'm not a child. I'm Luke Triton, apprentice to Professor Layton.
I'm not sure how I feel about how Grosky made the jump to 3D. Like, he looks fine, but something's...
Ah, of course. Inspector Grosky. We should have known it was you. How did you get in here with all the competent police officers?
Damn.
Emmy, how rude. If you're not careful, you might end up hurting my feelings. Guess I'll have to turn to my arrest record at Scotland Yard to cheer me up.
And how many of those arrests came with the professor's help? About half.
Yeah, I suppose that sounds about right. Good to
What was
see
that
you
cut? What was
too,
that cut off on the left?
Professor Layton, I presume.
Oh, hi.
Detective Inspector Leonard Bloom, Senior Detective at Scotland Yard.
That's quite the title. Herschel Layton, how do you do?
Wow. This must be a really big case to call in Scotland Yard's finest. I guess so.
I wonder how the local police feel about bringing in.
Oh, look at our
external
Inazuma
help.
11 character. Yeah, he does kind of not clash, but he does look a bit different compared to how the other Layton characters are designed. Yo, Super Meat Boy!
Who are these civilians? Where's my tea?
Chief Inspector Sheffield, may I introduce Professor Herschel Layton? Scotland Yard has solved the many...
Also, his
difficult
tiny
cases
eyes
of
fucking...
resistance.
This guy's tiny eyes fucking destroy me. Yeah, his face. Okay, yes, I know this is a miss, but God, it's a really fucking funny one. Why is his face so small?
I assure you, any help he can offer will be invaluable to us.
God.
All right then. Just make sure he doesn't get in the way.
It always gets me. You're talking about the fade in his hair. Oh, God, it's two different shades, yeah.
Now, if we're done with the pleasantries, I'd like to get on with solving this case.
Oh, God. There are so many jokes that we can make with this guy. I made the Meat Boy joke. We were talking about his tiny fucking face. God, I just had it. Anyway, hi. Alright, are we ready to get this meeting started? Not got any other business, have you? This is gonna take a while. Sure. Yeah, the hairline, God. And the tiny fucking ear. Well, park yourself in a seat and let's get this over with. Also, he simultaneously has like a fuckload of chin and no chin at all. How does that happen?
Any longer than we need to. Grab a seat and sit there.
It's only like 10% face, yeah.
The floor's all yours.
It doesn't look any better in the animated cutscene, though. That's the thing.
Please, if you would give me your attention, then
Harry's
perhaps
gonna have
I
a
could help you
struggle say open the
apprehend
media
masked
channel.
gentleman.
Oh no.
Since you have proven
Is this a
yourselves
threat?
to be astoundingly ineffective thus far, we've brought in some extra brain power to expose the truth behind these malicious tricks.
Yeah, I can see the resemblance. Yep. God, what is that last dude's ears, though? Jesus.
This masked buffoon has made 4 appearances. We will now dissect each one carefully.
So by demystifying the masked gentleman's crimes, we aim to learn his methods and use that knowledge to track him down. Okie doke. We have a special guest here. His skills of observation are unparalleled in this room. Professor Layton, if you would. Of course. Where would you like to start? Let's start with the most straightforward case. The people who turn into horses. Yes, I haven't been able to gather much evidence on that case. However, I understand there were witnesses. Indeed. Perhaps we should fill you in on what we know. Thank you. That would be very helpful. Well, naturally, we have the statements taken from witnesses at the scene. Let's start with those. Please, go ahead, Detective Bloom. Solve the puzzle. I will now summarize the witness statements and present some relevant evidence. Please pay close attention. The incident occurred at night. The carnival's main attraction, a nightly parade, was in full swing. Yep, we have the fucking weird elephant thing with the big legs with the dude playing the trumpet. As the parade approached the bend in the road near the shopping district, the masked gentleman appeared. Presumably the area is full of tourists. Yes, just as the masked gentleman had planned. A flash lit up in the sky. The crowd looked up to see a gentleman stood high above them on a ledge. According to our reports, he snapped his fingers and the light intensified, blinding the onlookers. Yo, horse. When the bright light subsided, it appeared that some people had been turned into horses. At any rate, those people vanished, leaving behind only a few personal effects. Detective Bloom, do you have a theory as to what happened that night? Yes, I do. I see. Please allow me to confirm a couple of points before we continue. As parades start at the same time every evening. In a manner of speaking, I suppose, it always starts just as... God. Once again, Hana has me eyeing a certain part of the animation, and I just... You're able to confirm the identities of the people who supposedly turned into horses. No, oddly enough, none of their belongings contain any IDs, and no missing person reports have been filed. See, that one's fine. That one's fine when he's just adjusting his suit or whatever. The hand swipey one's a bit weird. I see. Thank you, Detective. Looking at the information, then he's back to the swiping. I believe the truth is clear. The masked gentleman obviously tricked witnesses into believing some people had been turned into horses. There's only one essential atmospheric element to his charade. What was the key trick for the... What was the key element for the trick to work? Was it the time of day? Of course! It was already dark at the start of the parade, so it would be easy to miss things even before the blinding light. My thoughts exactly, Professor. And of course, it's much easier to trick the eyes with bright lights when it's dark all around. Several witnesses claim they actually saw tourists transform into horses. I, however, do not believe in magic. Why couldn't the witnesses have seen the tourists transform? Their eyes were closed. Well, actually, by the blinding light, probably they were like, yeah. When the horses appeared, the people's eyes must have been closed. Right, at night their eyes would have been extremely sensitive to bright light. They couldn't have seen anything. In other words, the masked gentleman temporarily blinded onlookers to cover up the trick. Our so-called tourists swiftly left, and horses were set loose in the street, which leaves just one thing left to explain. Where were the horses hidden? In the sewers, in the art gallery, in the nearby alleyways. Or in the alleys nearby. Aren't the parades usually super bright? Well, I mean, kinda, yeah, but... Either way, it was like laid out, I suppose. I don't know. The small dark alleys giving onto the high street. One could hide horses in those and release them all at once. It would seem you have it all worked out, Professor. Would you care to elaborate for everybody? Certainly. First, it seems the key to this miracle is in its location. It's just the fucking horses. The shopping district is full of little alleys, and a particular area is isolated by a bend in the road. Just before the incident, everyone was absorbed in the parade. No one paid attention to the dark alleys. A bright light appeared suddenly, blinding the crowd, and the horses were released from the alleys. Whoosh! At the same time, people disguised as tourists dropped some props and went to hide in the alleys. Oh, so some people are in on it, right. By the time the witnesses could see clearly again, all they beheld were the horses. Precisely, but there's no evidence that the masked gentleman had accomplices planted among the tourists. True, but isn't it suspicious that the belongings found at the scene contained no forms of identification? Besides, if these people had been genuine tourists, their families would have surely reported them missing. Very good, Professor. That was my conclusion as well. We did it. Yeah. Now do it again. What? So the masked gentleman's miracle is just a simple trick? Yes, Chief Inspector. Smoke and mirrors, so to speak. Only in this case it was bright lights and dark alleys. Bah! Alright, men, let's have a breather. Layton, come and see me again when you're ready to go on. Now do it again! Alright, time to move on to the next miracle. Let's see what you make of this one, Layton. I'll do what I can. What do you know? Not a lot. The short of it is some characters popped out of paintings at the art gallery and ran riot in town. Characters from paintings ran riot, you say? What did they do exactly? They were trying to kill people. The witnesses reported people dressed in strange clothes charging around and breaking things. When the sun went down, they disappeared just as quickly as they appeared. Did anyone actually see these people step out of the paintings? No, the gallery had already closed by then. In that case, why did anyone suppose they came out of the paintings? Let's go. Well, apparently, they look just like some characters in the famous paintings, down to the finest detail. When we checked the gallery, we saw that the paintings were empty. Empty? Do you mean... The characters in those paintings were gone, vanished. Only thing left was the background. Huh. You saw this yourself? Interesting. The key to this trick must lie in the paintings themselves. That's what I thought, but we've thrown our best experts at these paintings and haven't found a thing. Want to say Ocarina? You both were thinking Ocarina of Time. Remember, I gave up on Ocarina of Time 10 minutes in, so I'm not a Zelda person. I see. Please allow me to ask a few more questions then. Were the paintings from which the people disappeared cursed? I mean, they looked pretty cursed to me. From a common source? The paintings come from a common source. As a matter of fact, they did. According to the curator, they were all donated earlier that day. There's a collection of replicas, and the donor wanted to remain anonymous. All the paintings we're investigating came from that collection. That can't be a coincidence. Whoever donated these paintings was an accomplice. Sus! Agreed. We looked into it, but nobody has a clue who this mysterious donor is. We questioned the whole staff of the gallery, but they all came out clear as a whistle. What a huge bloomin' waste of time all that was. I think we must understand how the illusion was created in order to find the truth. Were these paintings oddly shaped, unusually framed, strangely packaged? Were the paintings packaged in any particular way? The curator did say the paintings were vacuum sealed. He said this was usually reserved for rare items. Interesting. I believe the airtight packaging is relevant here. The portraits were sealed when they arrived, and the frames came in thick metal cases. The gallery staff are pretty surprised that the replicas were given such secure packaging. We didn't really think much of it. Indeed. Still, in order for my theory to be correct, the donation must have included specific display instructions. They say... when to display them? Were there specific instructions about the exact time to display the paintings? Yes, actually there were, as you know, Layton. The crates arrived in the morning, but the instructions from the donor said to display them precisely at noon. And therein lies the trick. The illusion was created by hallucinogenic gas, frames hiding the people, vanishing paint. The portraits were treated with a special paint that slowly disappears when exposed to air. I didn't realize at the time any British quandaries. We had one, but I looked it up. Does such a thing even exist? We have all observed how sunlight causes a painting to fade, yes? In a similar way, it's possible to create chemically reactive paint that turns transparent when exposed to air. It was like bairn or something, and it meant child. Of course, with paint like that, you can make anything disappear from a painting. Correct. Naturally, it would take some time for the paint to turn transparent, so the timing must be precise. The seals were removed so that the paint disappearing would coincide with the appearance of the rioters. Oh, that's Scottish? Oh, so the mother and in that family, the mother and the daughter were Scottish. All right, then. That explains why that explains why I was fumbling trying to pronounce it. I always did have a little bit of trouble with Scottish, despite putting on an accent sometimes. I like this theory of yours, Layton, but we have no evidence to back it up. Well, I doubt such paint would just disappear without a trace. If you examine the canvas for chemical substances, you'll find residual outlines where the paint turned transparent. God, I wish I could do a Scottish accent on command. It's fun. I don't know if I do it accurately, but I have fun with it when I do it. Another one down. Good work, Professor. Let's have a break. I order the breaks around here, Bloom. No, obviously fake one. Ah, yeah, that's fair. Yeah. In that case, yeah, I feel that. One more time! One more time. Right, you lot, let's get on with it. I'd love to learn how to do one proper one day. Because, you know, I've been doing my joke one for a while. But, you know, Inspector Gorski, you're up next. Alright, Layton. Here's another of the Crook's miracles for you to ponder. Even you'll find this one hard to explain. We'll see. If it's anything like the first two, it's not a miracle at all. Now, the other two didn't involve people being engulfed in flames. Oh, I forgot about this.
Yo, is that a motherfucking Layton versus Wright reference?
True. Tell me more about it. Certainly. I have the report right here. The incident took place last Sunday. Sunday. At morning, 13 citizens received an ominous letter. Naturally, it was from our dastardly villain, the Masked Gentleman. People getting burned alive, kinda Layton versus Wright, not gonna lie. Esteemed citizen, I cordially invite you to a special afternoon showing of my latest miracle. Come to the Gallery Plaza at 1 p.m. sharp. I must insist you attend, unless you wish to forfeit your life, that is. He also advertised the event in the papers, Miracle and Rouge, a modern piece by the Masked Gentleman. That's a bold move, I suppose the townspeople came. Townspeople and tourists alike. The crowd was enormous, apparently. Citizens of Montedor, welcome. I am the Masked Gentleman, your host for today's event. Also with us this afternoon are 13 very special guests, here at my personal behest. The Crook's voice could be heard, but there was no sign of him. Only an odd tent in the plaza center. And just before 1 p.m., the canvas fell to reveal a stage with the 13 invitees standing on it. How far were the audience from the stage? Well, they can't have been close, so a lot of people would have been hurt. You see, when the clock struck 1, boom! God damn! 30 people on stage all burst into flames. According to reports, the flames grew to an inferno, then poof, gone, along with the people on stage. People on stage disappeared? Correct. As far as I can see, the only explanation is arson. That they burnt to ash and blew away. That's not a miracle, that's public execution. You could be arrested for that. Except it wasn't. They were all found at their homes later on, with not so much as a scratch. But that's impossible, yes. The victims were just as confused as us. They went to the plaza, and that's all they remember. Did you check the stage? Perhaps there was a space to hide underneath. It wouldn't have been much of a hiding place. The entire stage was consumed by the fire. Can you even burn bones like that? I'd look that up, but I don't want to be put on a list. Honestly, considering some of the stuff I need to look up for my story, though, I'm going to be put on a list anyway. Are the investigating officers present? Yes, sir. I took statements from the witnesses and interrogated all 13 individuals involved, sir. Splendid. If you don't mind, I'd like to ask you a few questions. Masked Gentleman handpicked his victims. Were they his accomplices, friends with each other? Were the invitees friends by any chance? No, sir, not exactly, but there was something. Go on, please. Well, it turns out the 13 invitees are all members of the same squash club. What, do you just pass around gourds or something? Really? That's news to me. Tell me more about this club.
Not much to tell, sir. It's a popular club. I concluded the whole thing was just a coincidence.
A coincidence, eh? What do you think, Layton? I think the young officer may have found a lead. Now, I have another question. Did any of the witnesses see the victim go on stage? The masked gentleman? Any of the 13 hide? Did you see them get on stage, or were they just there? Apparently during cremation, they grind the bones into ash after the fact.
No, sir. No one was seen entering the tent or leaving it.
I see. So the invitees all got on stage without anyone seeing them.
In the middle of the day, no less.
Indeed. I think the detail might be the key to solving the puzzle. Final question, if I may. Can you tell me about the clothes the 13 wore on stage?
Of course, sir. Ask me anything.
Are they wearing other clothes later on? Were the invitees' clothes different from what they were wearing when found later on?
I don't know, sir. Is it important?
It may be. Could you check for me?
Of course, sir. I'll have a quick look through the photos.
What are you thinking, Layton?
We might be onto something here.
How'd you guess, sir? All their outfits changed.
What?
I checked the photos from the incident. The invitees were all wearing something else when we found them later on.
What's that got to do? Oh, I think I've got it. Another win for the yard.
Don't hurt me, Inspector. What is it?
The victim's clothes burnt up on stage and they all ran home naked.
Grosky, you dunce.
Well, I don't hear anyone else speaking up. Stop that smirking, Layton. What is it? Out with it.
I don't believe any of our 13 victims ever left their homes.
Nonsense, Layton. Hundreds of people saw them on stage.
Allow me to explain. We know that the masked gentleman sent instructions to 13 people, asking them to come to the plaza.
That's right.
The whole town was sure to attend thanks to the newspaper advert. Our villain already had his pick of victims. I believe the 13 each received 2 letters. Okay. The first letter was to be shown to the police. The second held the true instructions. These so-called special guests were not summoned to the plaza at all. They were ordered to stay away. Threatened, even.
No, but they were on that stage.
No, it merely looked as though they were. Those people were really just expertly crafted mannequins.
Oh yeah, we haven't heard anything about them moving.
And the clothing? Ah yes, the dolls even wore clothing that belonged to those that they resembled. Clothing that was stolen in advance.
From the squash club. Some of them did say they'd been victims of theft recently. Hang on a moment, sir.
While the 13 were safely at home, the masked gentleman burned their likenesses before the horrified crowd. The onlookers were already convinced he could perform miracles, so all it took was some rudimentary pyrotechnics.
That's preposterous! Professor Layton, sir, you're right. I found a second letter in one of the unsorted evidence bags.
And there we have it.
Hey, there we go.
Good.
I think that's all of them. Can we go now?
Very impressive, Professor. We're still investigating the petrification incident, but once we have more to go on, I'd appreciate your input. Who knows? Now that we're on to the masked gentleman's methods, perhaps we can solve this one ourselves. I have faith in your team, Detective.
We won't be beaten by his little toe and his fancy circus tricks. I knew there were tricks all along. Now I've got a crook to catch. I'll run 1,000 miles if I have to. For the yard!
Damn, I didn't think they'd be able to make him zoom off with more force in the 3D than he did in Last Spectre, but they do. They do. Inspector? I think we'll be leaving too. Thanks again for your help, Professor. Inspector Grosky and I will continue our investigation of the petrification incident. Once he's calmed down, that is. We'll contact you just as soon as we've finished. I look forward to it. We'll follow our own leads in the meantime. Well then, meeting over. Back to the investigation. Alright. Let's head out of here.
Layton, I just heard the news. Stupendous. Absolutely incredible.
It was nothing, Mr. Mayor.
Know that now. The officers told me how you'd help them decipher these miracles we've been plagued with. We're able to reopen the gallery. The curator will be thrilled. He says some new pieces have already been donated. I'll personally see to it that they're checked for vanishing paint. Great, Professor. We can investigate the gallery ourselves now.
Let's make it our next stop. We may find some valuable clues. And there are 1 or 2 fine sculptures I'd like to see.
I like
Layton's better, but I like clues best of all.
Alright, let's go. Whoosh. Oh, hi. I remember you.
Oh, Grosky, how well the neon lights of Montador emphasize your resolute jaw. And the way the desert sun brings a flush of sweat to your bare arms. It's almost too much to bear. Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. I'm Hana, president and sole member of the Clampettes. Would you like to join? Hello, Hana. I thought I might see you sooner or later. Where Clamp goes, I will always follow. I barely see him, though. He's been busy with police work the whole time. Sorry you had to come all the way from London for nothing. Nothing? It's my duty and pleasure to chronicle Grosky's every move. He's a legend, simply unbelievable. That's one way to describe him.
Hannah, have you by chance chronicled the inspector while he investigated any of the supposed miracles?
Of course. I've been on his trail ever since he left London. He's been scouring the whole city for clues.
Oh, he forgot to he forgot to pronounce the name in English because of me. Well, I don't know. I mean, I can say Hannah, but it just makes me think of banana now. Hannah just sounds better.
And I was actually there last night when I saw those people got turned to stone. They got trampled. And where was my hero? Well, he was too busy chasing down the villain to think of me, but how can I dislike that fiery, unbridled passion? Well, I suppose it's good that he's always eager to track down injustice. Isn't it? Speaking of tracking, I happened to hear a couple of officers talking about a curious set of carriage tracks. Next time I see Grosky, I'm going to tell him about the tracks. He works so hard, he may not have heard about them yet. On a different note, I found this photo while I was out documenting Grosky's movements. I think there's some sort of... Give me some water, God! Fuck! Why am I out of breath? Oh. Okay. I'm good now. I'm hydrated. The owner of our cafe took a photo of a visiting celebrity couple. Pleased as punch, the owner said he put it up somewhere in the cafe, but the resulting photo ended up looking a little bit miserable. Where's the best place to put it up without harming the cheerful ambience of the cafe? Oh, this is a special photo, so you can't cut it up. Which is almost because I'm aware of Hannah Montana. Yeah. Where's the photo? Oh, I remember this one. This one's kind of neat.
Set him up and knock him down.
Knock him down.
Piece of cake.
Correct. Would you look at that? By wrapping it around the column, the photo transforms into one depicting an amicable toast. Nice, nice, nice. Instruments.
If only life were as simple as a puzzle.
My fucking power went out. Cringe. Oh, yeah, that is pretty cringe.
What am I doing? I don't have time to mope around. I'm the president of the Clampettes after all.
Power surges fucking suck. The gallery is right here, right?
Here we are. The gallery's open. Just like the mayor said.
Let's go inside and have a look. Alright, let's head in. Yeah, baby. Ah, this is a fine gallery.
Fine? It's magnificent.
Yo, is that... Okay, his mouth looked like a mustache from a distance, and I thought, is that another goddamn Mario-looking character? But no.
I cannot tell you how satisfying it is to share our gift of fine art with the people again. I'm told we have you to thank for our grand reopening. It's a pleasure to meet you. My name is Beaufort.
Sir Layton, I gather you are the curator here. Would you mind if I asked you about this recent miracle?
Not at all, but I'm afraid you may be disappointed. I didn't see anyone or anything suspicious.
I guess this was just luck. Oof. That's rough, buddy.
We'll be inspecting anonymous donations much more carefully from now on, though.
I don't imagine the masked gentleman will be making any more donations here.
I certainly hope not. However, I rather enjoyed the puzzle you included with the paintings. Care to try?
Sure. Oh, I remember this one. I don't remember how to do it, but I remember this one pretty vividly.
A world-renowned but clumsy chef prepared this mouth-watering margarita pizza and cut it into 8 slices. Unfortunately, he somehow managed to flip over all but one in the process. He's tried his best to flip the slices back up. The cheese is spread so thickly, every time he flips one, the adjacent slices turn over with it. Or maybe they just didn't slice them properly. A lot of pizza places end up not slicing the pizzas all the way down. Anyway. Rotate and flippe. So I just found better. No! You stop it!
Just a dash of puzzle solving here.
There we go.
A fine puzzle for a gentleman.
I mean, I guess it's my fault for making the joke earlier, but like, God.
Oh, that was magnificent. It's no wonder Detective Bloom speaks so highly of you. Reopening the gallery would not have been possible without your help, or Mr. Ador's for that matter.
Oh, Henry helped you. Why would you even look that up? Yes, that's right. He kindly donated a selection of pieces that was the place confiscated. So many, in fact, that we're even having to store some on the top floor right now. What the hell did I miss? Well, Luke, let's say, hypothetically, for the sake of debate. Basically, I stopped myself mid-joke just because I was like, no, I'm not making Layton Shapiro. Don't worry, that's it. I'm done. But God. Oh my God. It was awful. I stopped myself, but then Hana was just like, hey, hey, you know. We have fun here. Exquisite sculptures, masterful watercolors, it's quite a collection. That sounds very generous. That's Rehearsal Shapiro. God, that sounds very generous, but I suppose it's easy when you're the wealthiest man in town.
Indeed. You know, I'm not much for small talk. If you really want information, you should pay a visit to a costume boutique. It was there a long time, she knows everything about everyone.
I'm gonna throw myself into the ocean, thanks. No, he must be talking about Ludmilla.
Yes, it might be a good idea for us to speak to her again.
Oh boy, we're leaving. Glove motherfuckers. That's good. Oh, hi.
Fast pace. I guess I'll. Whoop, yep. A hidden puzzle, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah, fuck.
Your museum has received a letter from a mysterious art thief. It reads, "Your precious queen is all mine." The curator, awash with panic, has rushed off to see whether his prized statue has really been stolen. As he keeps it well hidden right at the back of the warehouse, however, it is very difficult to check. Move the crates around so as to open up a path and get the statue from the far left to the exit on the right.
My mortal enemy. Sliding block puzzles. Wait, hold on. This might not be that bad, actually. What do I make Sonic say? Oh, jeez. Where to fucking begin with that? Yeah. That is power. Wait. Oh yeah, I think I did know about the Sonic text-to-speech one time, and I tried to make him say the Morshoe line: "The lamp oil, rope, bombs." That was a fun time. Doesn't look like I'm making much progress at all. I remember that. Wish I did. Good times. Oh, wait. Yo. Okay,
wasn't too bad actually.
Don't keep me in suspense.
I got tripped up a couple times, but yeah.
There is no puzzle without a solution.
There we go. It takes a minimum of 26 moves. I did 35. Thanks, game. Ow. I love the thrill of a good problem. That's not the line. It's a good solution. You gotta say the line right. Anyway. Hey. What's your deal, lady?
Hello there. Finally decided to choose a costume then.
Not this time, I'm afraid. I hope you can tell us a little bit more about Montador.
Oh, the investigation's going slowly, is it? No wonder you've come back to see me then. Getting solid information in Montador is like gathering sand with a sieve. There are plenty of tourists coming and going, but it's hard to find people who really know the town.
Yes, we've noticed that many of the people we've talked to are somewhat uninformed.
See, I knew you were observant.
Madam, I have a question about the local police force.
Not so fast. Do you think the information grows on trees? You have to solve this puzzle first.
Okay.
Ow. Good.
Trial by tennis. 6 ladies just finished a tennis tournament round robin style. Each one's played all the others once. The results are still in the process of being drawn up on the board shown here, but you know that only 2 of the matches ran out in time and ended in draws. What's your surprise? E managed to win a match despite being a tennis rookie. You work out who she defeated? E managed to win a match despite being a rookie. You know who she defeated. Win. Well, wait. My chat just, I have a separate chat window open from the stream. It just reset. Is the stream still up? Please tell me it's still up. Please tell me we didn't just disconnect for a second. That would be awful. Uh-oh. Stream is still up? Okay. We don't have F's results up here. How am I supposed to know? That means it's F, isn't it?
Don't keep me in suspense.
Oh, wow.
There is no puzzle without a solution.
F was the one who lost to E. The complete scoreboard tells the whole story. Poor F lost all her masters. Motherfucker! That's not a puzzle. That's a trick question. Okay, I'm gonna make him say a legendary ninja tweet. Who, Sonic or Peter Griffin? Now then, you're going to tell us about the local police force.
Very well. The people of Montador are reluctant to rely on the local police. It's not that our officers are untrustworthy, it's just that they're, well, inexperienced, shall we say?
And do you know anyone with a grudge against the Ladors or Dalston?
Well, I imagine there are hundreds who are none too pleased about losing all their savings in the casinos.
Oh, I just remembered the banger track in the casino. Oh man, I can't wait to hear that again. God, that one. I thought we were talking about a different one. The fact that I can think of multiple tweets that person has said. God, that's a good point.
Of course. Tell you what, though. The circus out by Dawson's place must have cash to spare. I rented a stack of costumes from me about a month ago. Covered my overheads for the quarter. Don't circus performers usually have their own costumes? Oh, maybe the circus group is performing the miracles.
It's possible. In any case, we should see what we can find out at the circus tent. God, this is a long boy chapter. This is a long boy chapter. After last Spectre's chapters were so short, it's not a great change of pace, but it's a change of pace, alright.
I haven't been to a circus for ages. Let's go. We didn't come here to clown around, Luke.
Ha 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 ha.
But I suppose we have to go with the investigation. Ooh, what a ferocious tiger. Now I'm curious. Come on, you two. Let's go.
Yeah, I want to see how the tiger looks in 3D.
Emmy, that's not setting a good example.
Oh, it's you. Oh, right, I remember the tiger now. Hi. Annabelle has worked with the finest trainers in the world. Don't try to pet him, though. He'll bite your hand off. It's named Hannibal. I want to talk to it, or I want Luke to talk to it. I just have to talk to him, though. You know, it's only a game with such a weak mindset. That was the one I was thinking of. What the fuck is Ninja on? I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, welcome to the Stellar Circus. Hello, Ringmaster. The rabbit you gave us is doing well.
We haven't interacted with it once.
Oh, that's that creature. I forgot about that. That's because business is booming. Mrs. Dawson hired us about a month ago, and we've sold out every night. Even as we speak, our star performer is out before a packed crowd. I really can't thank Mrs. Dawson enough for his investment. He even offered us this prime location. Ringmaster, I'm told you recently rented a large quantity of costumes from a local boutique. Looking around your establishment, it's clear you have more than enough. But why would you want to hire more? Hey, underneath the face paint and colored wigs, circus performers are real people with real needs. I want to enjoy the carnival with the rest of the city, but I didn't want them ruining their work uniforms. So I hired them a bunch of the carnival costumes the locals and tourists usually wear. Is that a problem? No, of course not. That was kind of you. Huh, I like to think so. I also like to think that I'm smart enough to solve puzzles, but stumped by this one. Can you help? Sure. Oh, that's intimidating. Miss A is complaining about the seat she had for last night's play. Can you work out where she was sitting? The five of us sat in a row, with me in the middle. Talk about being a fifth wheel. Of course, I got stuck behind some oaf in a top hat. I could hardly see the stage. There were 4 seats between me and the aisle to my right. I needed the loo, but I didn't dare make a fuss. As my view was blocked, I took to looking at my ticket and noticed the seat number and row were 2 apart. Okay. So that means the highest number can be like 8 then. Although I don't think it's 8, considering, you know, 8's on the edge, and that would be easy to get out, I would assume. Wait. 5 of us sat in a row of me being stuck in the middle. Okay. Of course, I got stuck behind some oaf in a top hat. There were 4 seats behind me and the aisle to my right. I mean, between me and the aisle to my right. Okay. The aisle to my, okay, so it would be like 1, 2, 3, 4, and that would be like, yeah. So yeah, it would have to be like a number 4 or like a number 12 then. What was the last part? So my view was blocked. I took to looking at my ticket, and noticed the seat and row number were 2 apart. Okay. Well, in that case, there's only one that's like that. Then it would be other way around. It would be row 6, seat 4, right? Because that's the only one where it can be like 4 from the row, and then be like the thing.
I
think
have this
you can prove me wrong. I would no, of course not. I'm a genius.
excellent puzzle.
He's just the funny for you. Honestly, after the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 words of that, that's all you need to know. He's just the funny Fortnite gamer. God. Anyway, back to a game I actually enjoy. I'm impressed. With wit like yours, you'd make a fine clown. That's an animal trainer. Speaking of which, you should meet our resident tiger, the first and fearsome Hannibal. Mr. Dawson visits him quite often. His enclosure's right over there if you want to see him. A white tiger? Do you think you can talk to him, Luke?
I don't know, but I'd love to try.
I wouldn't know about the Masked Singer thing. The only thing I know about the Masked Singer is this one, like, Twitter post I saw where, like, it was fucking Kermit the Frog, and it was the best out of context thing.
Oh, talk with the tiger? Well, there's no skin off my nose. Careful now, he's not the ferocious and fearsome Hannibal for nothing.
Like, they fucking took him out of a costume. Like, it was like a full body, like, thing. That was how they, like, hid the fucking Muppet in there. And they open up the hatch and fucking Kermit comes out. God. Anyway.
Wow.
Oh my, he's certainly talkative. According to the ringmaster, he's quite fearsome.
And ferocious. Let me see if you can understand me. I still think it's odd you can talk to animals, Luke, but since it's aiding our investigation, I'll keep my mouth shut. Thanks, I suppose. I hope he's not too ferocious. Don't worry, just think of him as a giant house cat with bigger teeth. Well, here goes nothing. Hello, Hannibal. We're here to solve the puzzle of the masked gentleman. Would you? Oh, really? I see. What is it, Luke? What did he say? He says he's got his own puzzle that needs solving.
Alrighty then. Let's help the buddy then. Lucky the black cat and her 8 white kittens are sitting on a 5x5 board. Both Lucky and the kittens can jump over any kitten that is on a horizontally, vertically, or diagonally adjacent square. Jumping over the kitten removes them from the grid. Lucky is safe. Those little kittens can't jump over her. Can you jump and bounce the cats around so that only Lucky is left sitting alone in the center? Let's say no, Kitty. It's Kitty. God. God. I can't believe it. Please, I was taking a drink. Oh my god. Oh no. Oh wait. Wait, no. Wait. Oh! Solitaire sounds hot, I would try. There are 2 types of people in my chat. And then there's the third one, the one who proposed the concept. Correct, you managed to get all the kittens off the board and leave only Lucky in the middle. Do you think she's glad to get some peace and quiet? Well, she's positively jumping, so... Wow, wow. Oh. Now I'm just sounding like Schnitzel from Chowder. Rada.
Wow! What is it? Don't just say wow. Hannibal is friends with Mr. Dalston. And he's not ferocious or fearsome at all. He's just a cub. He says Mr. Dalston brings him treats and scratches him behind the ears. He also says that last night after the circus finished, Mr. Dalston brought him a treat and played with him. Wow, who would have guessed?
He rarely shows it, but Dalston has always loved animals.
So, if the circus had a show last night...
The circus members couldn't have been helping the last gentleman. As for Dalston, well, I doubt he'd want to upstage the circus he himself hired.
Anyway, Professor, if he was with Hannibal, he can't be the culprit, can he?
Not according to our evidence so far.
So, we're back to square one.
Well, let's get out of here. We wasted so much time. Day turned to night. There was no instance of a sunset. My, it's already getting late.
Professor, the masked gentleman's warning said that his next miracle would happen tonight. We better hurry to the Gallery Plaza.
Let's move. Bap, 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 bap. Oh, this guy. Nope, not talking. Bye. Hi. Aha! What's that, masked gentleman? You want me to read you your rights? How about a couple of lefts? Wapow!
Hard at work, Inspector?
Abby, it's you. If you're looking for Bloom, he's off arguing with Sheffield. Things aren't going smoothly. Yeah, the desert dodos don't know the first thing about place work. We should be evacuating everyone from the plaza. Doesn't matter though. I'm going to arrest the crook the minute he shows up. I look forward to it. Well, we're in the plaza. Angela, what are you doing out and about, huh? Angela, I didn't expect to see you here.
I had to come, Herschel. I'm worried about the town.
But it's dangerous here. The masked gentleman could appear any minute now.
Hannah, that is cursed. Yes, we received a letter too. It said that Henry and I had to come tonight. So you see, we have no choice. Why are all these tourists here? Don't they realize they're in danger?
Unfortunately, curiosity tends to be stronger than fear.
I wonder what's going to happen.
Well, we're about to see, I think.
Huh? Professor, look up there!
5, 6, 7, 8. No one can escape their fate.
Goddamn, look at him. He's definitely on a tightrope, but he's definitely on a tightrope, but he's walking on air. Whoa, wow.
What in the world? It can't be. What is he doing up there?
No, I'm sorry, that voice doesn't fit Dawson. I can only imagine him as Wario when he's older.
Ladies and gentlemen, your eyes do not deceive you. Leave the deception to your local leaders.
Ooh, got him.
Time to wake up, Montedor.
Oh, right, is this the trick where he... Yep, yep. Bye.
They disappeared.
How are we gonna explain this one? I was trying to think of a joke, thank you. UFOs. Oh, hey, finally, he shows himself as the 3D model. Okay.
Tonight's miracle. I strive to please. Montedor.
Well, I guess there was that chase sequence, but still, it's the first time
Those who
see
prosper
him
by
up
the
close.
mask must also wither by it. I do hope you'll be at my next show tomorrow. Stop by Tingley Town.
Tingley Town! I don't think that was the name in my version.
Tingley Town? That's the amusement park here, right?
I thought it was called... It's called Pumpkin Park in the American version, if I remember correctly.
I believe so. And with that, we have advance warning of the masked gentleman's next move.
Which Pumpkin Park sounds a lot more normal, at least to me.
Beautiful wife of the richest man in town. Say hello to Mrs. Angela Lador. Mrs. Lador, please grace us with your presence tomorrow. I suppose you can bring Mr. Lador, if you must.
If you must.
How does he know me?
Oh, and don't forget to tell the tourists that the town is cursed. Sorry I didn't mention that earlier. Those who stay jeopardize their lives, but those who leave risk missing the greatest show ever. My curse can be lifted if someone brings forth something to oppose my power. Perhaps another mask? But the Mask of Order is another tale of woe, isn't it? Until we meet again!
The Mask of Order?
The Mask of Order? What's that?
Is it some sort of compliment to the Mask of Chaos? Could that mean?
So, if we can get that mask, then we can stop the mask.
Is this a Bionicle reference? I unfortunately wouldn't know. I missed out on the Bionicle.
Well, that's not going
stuff.
to be an easy task. The existence of the mask has never been verified.
Is this true, Herschel? Can this other mask...
You what? I'm
stop
sorry, I
the
never grew
chaos?
up with it. But yeah, we talked about this before.
Well, what do you think, Layton?
Donald Rutledge's Ancient Histories tells of a Mask of Order, a counterpart to the Mask of Chaos that can negate its power. The mask could be the key to stopping the Masked Gentleman, but how to find it? I have my doubts about the Mask of Chaos and its special powers. So a mask that can counter it? Dubious. After apparently walking on thin air, the Masked Gentleman lifted onlookers into the air before making them vanish altogether. What tricks did he resort to in order to pull off this miracle? It Those people appeared to be simply swallowed up into the night sky. There must be some sort of trick to it. All the incidents so far involved a fair number of accomplices. This one is surely no different.
Just what is going on here? Alphonse Dalston. What? You are suspected of crimes against the city of Monte d'Or.
Oh,
We'd like you to
shit.
come with us. You can't do this, Sheffield. I have my rights.
Henry?
Oh shit, there he is. He's got a
Henry, I
fucking
knew it was
goatee
you.
now.
You set me up with this stupid letter just to get me out here because you're not man enough to face me yourself. Coward!
As long as I live, this city will not be harmed. The rest is irrelevant.
I'm not letting that masked miscreant get away. For the yard. Oh god, wait. Henry does kind of look like a Layton-fied Kennedy, but less muscular. Gov, that masked gentleman fella's getting away. Shouldn't we go after him? Gorski can handle it. A cane-twirling felon escapes. We still have the real mastermind cornered. The eyeliner? Who is this man? Right, Gov. Now then, Dalston, enough playing around. I know you're behind all this. Yeah, God, Swallow! Layton, back me up here! Chief Inspector, if I may, the evidence we have at this point suggests that... Enough, Layton! You're too close to this. It's clouding your judgment. The truth is that Dalston is in love with Mr. Dorr. He has been for years. That's why he's trying to bring Henry down. Chief Inspector, that's absurd. Dalston, if you have any respect for this town, you'll come with us voluntarily. Don't make me force you. What? Fine. I'll go. I have nothing to hide. We'll see about that. Hold on. I want to say something to Henry. You grant me at least that. I'm losing the Wario voice again. Oh god, oh fuck. Fine, but make it quick. Well, Henry, you set me up. You won't be satisfied until you've ruined everyone's lives, will you? You sent Randall into those ruins 18 years ago. And what? Now I'm the one in your way? Accidents can be so convenient, eh? With Randall out of the picture, you took all the treasure for yourself. And as if you hadn't destroyed enough lives already, you forced Angela to marry you. Do you really think she loves you, after everything you've done? Angela may be your wife, but I know that not a day goes by she doesn't blame you for Randall's death. You stole the treasure. You stole Angela. You stole Randall's entire life. You're wrong. Am I? Angela knows I'm right. Go on, ask her. Ask her who's behind the masked gentleman. Your own wife is sabotaging your city of miracles, and she's doing it right under your nose. Enough, Dalston. We're leaving. I'll prove my innocence, Henry. As soon as I get out, you'll pay for this. Henry, I know, Angela. Let's just go home.
Yes, of course.
What the fuck is Bio-Nickel? Anyway, hey, detective! How goes it, homie?
Professor, I have to say you look troubled. Is something on your mind?
Yes, indeed. Alphonse Dalston is an innocent man.
And we have a witness that can prove it!
A witness, you say? Well, can you bring them here?
Not really.
Doing so would prove difficult. But witnesses aside, the evidence alone will confirm Dalston's innocence.
Sorry to burst your bubble, Professor, but I doubt Sheffield is going to be interested in what you have to say right now.
However, consider this. If Dalston really is innocent, the true perpetrator is still out there. So if another miracle happens while Dalston is behind bars, we'll know we've got the wrong man. Anyway, Dalston's interrogation is tomorrow. I urge you to get some sleep and join us then. Good night. It seems we don't have much choice. Let's retire to the hotel for the night.
Poor Mr. Dalston. Professor, will you continue your story? We might be able to learn something about the mask.
Very well. Where were we? Ah, yes. There's a puzzle contained within the scroll of symbols Randall showed us. To Randall, it was just the first step on his road to renown. If that road was to change our lives forever. Alright. Fucking 2 hours! That chapter was 2 hours! God! Anyway, chapter 4, Angela's Tears. Back in the past. What? Okay, water while you do that, you take a funny sip. Okay, I need it.
What is that? That, my friends, is the hidden message of Norwell.
That? That's the hidden message? What are you talking about?
Now, keep your hair on and allow me to elaborate. I have at long last cracked the riddle concealed in the Norwell wall. You solved the riddle that no one else ever managed to solve? Really, Randy? I'm sorry I didn't tell you sooner, Angie. I just wanted to see the look on your face as I unveiled everything all at once. Noah was a hot topic when it was first discovered, but since then it's become a mere tourist attraction. Stansbury could have just faded into obscurity without anybody noticing, but not now. Not with this.
You mean because you've deciphered this message?
Hold on. A discovery as great as this deserves a far more elaborate introduction. Norwell is a giant and ancient wall, and it's sitting right here on our doorstep, just on the outskirts of Stansbury. It was found about 30 years ago while they were cleaning out the forest to make room for new houses. It was first announced all sorts of experts flooded into trying to decipher the ancient script on the wall. But the thing is, nobody succeeded. Not one of them worked it out. They tried and failed, and then everyone forgot. Why such a massive wall stand there? What message does it hold? Nobody knew until now.
Because you've solved it?
How on earth? What does it say then? That is something I'd like to explain at the site itself. Come with me, my friends, to the Norwell Wall. Wait, what? You want us to go there now? Shh, keep it down, Hush. Let's just slip out quickly.
Oh, Randall, you fucking nerd.
Whew, we're out. My father is none the wiser. Norwell is in the woods, isn't it? Won't it be really dark once we get past Old Market? We should take torches. Oh, we'll be fine. The stars are out, and we're not going deep into the forest.
If you say so.
Come on, then. To Norwell.
Alright, let's go. Whoosh. Whoosh. Hi. Wario. Not Wario in the past, though.
Yep. What are you three thinking off to in the dark, then? Why, we're going on a pioneering expedition of great significance to the future of archaeology. Want to come?
I'd love to, if you asked me 10 years ago. You got fun, your little adventure.
How dull. I was just about to reveal my brilliant deductions.
Enjoy being a smart aleck while you can, Ascot. We'll soon find out which one of us can actually make something of his life.
I already have made something of my life. You might get your name on some hotel, but I'll be in the history books. Oh, give it a rest, you two. I'm sorry, Dalston. Please don't mind Randall. We were just going anyway.
Alright, let's go. I mean, Grandma's there. I could talk to them. Hey, Mario!
Hello? Is that young Master Randall? What would your father say if he found you out here at this time? Oh, we'll be heading home soon, Lionel. Don't worry. I saw him come by and say hello. Oh, bless. You did you? Well, since you're here, how about a good puzzle, eh?
Whoosh. Sure thing. Never mind, not sure thing. I remember this one. A carpenter has received a shipment of 10 large blocks, not boxes. He knows there's a mixture of 2 kinds of blocks, light and heavy. Unfortunately, he doesn't know how many there are of each, and he can't tell the light and which are the heavy without looking them up one by one and comparing them. For his current project, the carpenter is only looking for 1 light block. Well, there's a maximum number of blocks needed to lift until he finds a light one. Actually, this seems kind of easy. That doesn't seem too bad. In fact, we already had a puzzle like this, excuse me, where it was like, how many bricks do you need to lift in order to... There were 9 of those, there's 10 of these. However, with this one, it's not like finding adjacent ones. So I'm gonna say you're gonna have to lift all of them. That was a roller coaster. Didn't the same guy also give that puzzle too? Yeah, Mario, get a new brand! I know you're a plumber, but you don't need to talk about bricks and boxes all the time. If he's unlucky, he needs to lift. If he's unlucky, he'll need to lift all 10. If the first 9 he picks up are the same weight, he won't know if the last block is light or heavy without lifting it up as well. How unfortunate. It's a good one, isn't it? No, it's the same one as before. I mean, not bad. A tad easy, perhaps. Well, we should be going now. Would you excuse us? Oh, yes, I do hope Ursula doesn't get too in trouble for keeping little Layton and the young squire out so late. In point of fact, Lionel, my father doesn't know we're out. We, climbed out of the window. You won't tell him, will you? Come off it. How often do you think your dad comes out of a chat with the likes of me? Just be careful, alright? We will. Thank you, Lionel. Alright, let's move along, Doug! How goes it? You got a puzzle? Yeah, you do. Ahoy there! What are the dauntless trio doing out this time? You're not up to any mischief, are ya? We're out on a short expedition to satisfy our intellectual appetite, if that's what you mean. Well, how would you like to feed your grey matter with this? Oh, thank you for fading out. Things were getting a little laggy there. Okay, the tiles on this street are rather faded. Can you help out and replace them with some fresh ones? The tiles are already stuck together into several larger pieces. The pattern's the same as the old one, but it doesn't have to be oriented the same way. Oh, and you can rotate each section. Okay. We need to find some corner pieces first. I think this looks like a good corner piece, but where? Maybe around here? But we need something that would hit like the middle spot then. Oh, wait. Maybe. Oh wait, that's not in the grid, is it? That left one isn't in the grid. Okay, fixed it. Need to find something that's a little, like that. Yeah. Wait, and then that connects to that. We also need something that's a little like with the center. We need one with the centerpiece, like that. But rotate. No. Come on, man. Wait. Nope. That definitely goes here. And from there, perhaps we can rotate it into place. Nice.
Listen to this, Herschel.
Got him.
Every puzzle has an answer.
Well done. That looks much better. Whoop. Young people are so clever these days. So tell me, what are you creeping around like mice for? Creeping? Why do you say that? We were just strolling along. Ha! You can't fool me. Of course, you're going off exploring without your father's permission, aren't you? Well, technically, yes. Please don't tell him. He'd just worry if he knew. Randall, maybe this is a bad idea. Here we are. Within this forest lies the object of today's enterprise, the ancient Norwell Wall. Yes, we know. We live here too, remember? Good grief, spare us the melodrama, Randy. Everyone understands Barry knows that. Cripes, you two, you have no soul. You have to build the mood on these trips, motivate the troops, so to speak. Let's proceed, with enthusiasm, please. Out of luck. The gate's locked. That's probably to keep out shady types like Randy. What are we going to do? Worry not, my friends. You have only to look closely to see if this gate is locked by a puzzle. Solve it, and you're through. Oh boy. I wonder how we solve this one. What? Padlock gate. The gate is secured by a sturdy padlock with an unusual code. To open the lock, Layton and Randall need to rearrange the 9 panels so that every vertical, horizontal, and diagonal set of numbers adds up to the same sum. Might look impossible, but there are more numbers on the back of the panels. Move and flip the panels to enter the code and help our heroes unlock the padlock. Oh, excuse the fuck out of me? Oh, hello. Did it say diagonals too?
Ah! Great. Great! Great! That would be 5. What's the middle one looking like? 3. Actually, let me just... let's see. I fall asleep, I fall asleep. That's fair. That's fair. There's a lot of 2s and 3s. Maybe too many. Scale it back a little. Flip this one, but wait. Wait, before I do that. 2, 3, 1. That's 6, isn't it? Yep. That's 6. That's 5. That's 5. That's 7. Maybe I should aim for 6, because I do see, like, that seems about right. It also hurts doubly, so this is a submit one. So, So flipping all panels, see what number there are. There's only a few different numbers you can use. Yeah, I know that. Come on. What these numbers add up to. Okay, so basically it just told me, yes, we're looking for 6. Okay. Cool. How do we flip those around? Okay. 6. Yep, that would be 6, but does this work out? 6, 6. So yeah, the diagonal is 6. That's 6. That's 6. That's 6. That's 6. I wish I could make all the numbers the same, but a lot of them have different numbers. In fact, I think this one specifically has... Nope, wait. Yeah, this one has a 3 on it, so it wouldn't be possible. Because I know, like, there's some that are 2 and 3, some that are 1 and 2. Nah. But this looks right. This looks right, I think. That's 6. That's 6. That's also 6. Funny Satan numbers. Let's go.
Here's my answer.
Okay. Good.
Solving puzzles is what I'm best at.
There's actually a few valid solutions, but here's one example. Okay, each line of panels adds up to 6. Since each panel only has 2 possible digits, you don't have many 3-digit totals to consider. Alrighty. Boop. Yes! We're in! Terrific, Randy! You really did it! I must say, I'm impressed. You have a natural talent for lockpicking. Hang on a sec. You're making me sound like a common thief now. Come on, let's go. Let's head in. Yo, the forest. The Norwell Wall is just up at this path. It is a bit dark, isn't it? Randy, do you really think it's a good idea to be going into the forest at this time? It'll be fine. We can just follow the path for the tourists. See? There's even a helpful sign there. And that sign looks as if it's seen better days. In fact, it's so fucked up it could be a puzzle. Oh! Golly, you aren't kidding. This sign is in a really sorry state. I'd be amazed if tourists could find the place at all. Well, considering it's a one-way tunnel, or one-way path, I don't think it'd be easy to get... I don't think it'd be hard to get... I don't think it'd be easy to get lost. Let's try to fix the sign for the next lot to come by. How does this go then? Oh, I remember this one too. Oh. Oh boy. All the tiles on the signpost fell off, and Herschel and his friends will continue without fixing it. Help them by moving and rotating the tiles to fix the sign. I remember what this one's supposed to look like at the very least. Oh, almost. Yep. There we go.
I'm not certain.
Got him.
Did I get it?
Young Layton with the pure smile. Give yourself a big hand. So left is the right way to go. Right? Yeah. And there we go. I wonder why it was on the ground like that, though. It didn't look so old that it would fall apart spontaneously. Well, I might have brushed past it last time I was here. Honestly, Randy, couldn't you have put it back together at the time? how surprised young Layton is I thought. Yeah, it's... he's such a lad. Wait, what's that? Hold on, where are you going? Randy, it's dark. Watch, you don't trip. Randall, what are you doing? Ah, fuck. Just look at the ground. There are footprints everywhere. Whoa, I can't even make out how many sets there are. We should stay on our toes. Whoever these tracks belong to might be up to no good. Stop trying to make it sound sinister, Randy. Surely they were just made by a group of tourists. Maybe, or maybe not. On one of my other great expeditions, I remember seeing some mysterious footprints by a bridge. You should always stop to find out how many potential villainous foes you're dealing with. Hirsch, work out how I did it back then. Yep, oh, okay. Sure. Oh shit, we got the fucking feet! Here's a bridge to the side of a river. The ground's all muddy, so you can see the footprints left by all the people who have been here recently. None of them seem to have had the same footwear, so can you tell how many people crossed the bridge? Well... I think I remember the answer to this one. Oh god, I think I remember, because it fucked me up for so long. I was like, no, it couldn't be that. I think, if I remember right, it was 2. I want to know why, though. Game, tell me why. I remember it from memory, but tell me why. What, are you fucking just walking around at the moment, no shoes? I don't know, man. Only 2 people crossed the bridge. There might be a lot of footprints in the front of the bridge, but the only footprints are 2 on the bridge. So, but why are there like a lot of separate like? Did they like lose their shoe while they were fumbling around? That one still doesn't make any sense to me. But I remember that answer just for how like what? Huh? It is. See, you may feign disinterest, but you're actually pretty decent at solving puzzles. Not really. It was just luck. I'm sorry, Herschel. I'm afraid Randy has puzzles on the brain. Hey, what's wrong with that? The world is full of puzzles, just asking to be solved. And the next one, the Norwell Wall. Don't feet shame them. Wow, feet shaming? Not cool, Robert. Oh, I fucking love this song, though.
There it is. The Wall of Norwell.
Oh, this song is so pretty.
What does it all mean, Randall?
I don't have it all quite worked out yet, but I have decoded some of the glyphs, and I'm certain that this entire wall is one big map. Have a look, Herschel. Tell me you see it.
A map to where?
That's the question, isn't it? But the greater question is, Herschel, do you like puzzles?
Well, I guess we might as well go into it. Randall, if you're right about this, it's a radical step forward for archaeology. And yet the pattern's pretty obvious once you spot it. Oh, now I think of it, maybe it's easier if you look at this. What is it? It's a transcription of one section of the symbols. Look closely, Hirsch. Where have you seen a pattern like that recently? I've seen something like this before. Oh, the fossil Mr. Collins had us reconstruct. That's what you're talking about, isn't it? Precisely. It's the same basic principle. Cut your model into squares and muddle them up. Bingo, you have a puzzle. It's so simple that none of the experts even thought to try. Incredible. That's incredible, Randall. You haven't seen anything yet. Just wait until you solve the puzzle. Why? What's going to happen? Now, you'll see when you've cracked it. Oh yeah, it's just like the fossil puzzle, but they're like, oh, it's like thematic and shit. Yeah, okay. Also, yeah, it is really cute. Yeah, it's a cute little backstory. Here's a copy of the characters inscribed on the wall, torn up into 16 squares and arranged in the same way. Move the piece of paper so that they form a 4x4 square. However, you can only move the pieces horizontally and vertically in sets of 4. Well, I see a set right here that needs to be put in its place. And one here. Wait, is this it? 3 moves, baby!
Looks as if I got it.
Correct. The lines are some kind of ancient inscription. The lines of the ancient inscription seem to create some kind of map. Superimposed on the map is a diagram in the shape of plow. The 7 brightest stars of Ursa Major. The plow is commonly used to find Polaris, the North Star. Does the plow in this map also point to something?
Excellent, Hirsch. You're not my best friend for nothing. The point is that this whole wall is one giant map, pointing to a particular spot. Really, it doesn't look detailed enough to be useful as a map. Don't you see? The map underneath the star chart exactly matches the terrain beyond the hills. I followed this map over the hills, all the way to its destination and dug. And that, my fellow adventurers, is where I found the mask. Oh man, I was hoping for the classic Layton noise, the one that goes boom. But I guess a more ominous one works here too. You dug it up? Does that mean you went off to some remote place on your own, Randy? The plow. We call it the wagon in my baby. That's what I always thought. How is that a car? You promised you wouldn't do anything dangerous. Don't be cross, Angie. Have a look at this. What is it? I copied this page out of the Rutledge's Ancient Histories. The symbol on the mask is exactly the same as in the book. This has to be it. The Mask of Chaos. It's a shame I couldn't find its twin, the other mask that Rutledge wrote about, but... Are you sure you're not getting carried away? The symbol could just be a coincidence. Perhaps, but that's not all. The box holding the mask also contained a stone tablet. And that tablet offered its own amazing revelation. Yet another revelation? This is getting a bit much. Yes, indeed. Honestly, this is the best part. The mask is much more than a priceless artifact. It's also a key. It's the key that'll guide us to the treasure of the ancients. What, that again? You really believe this incredible treasure trove has just been lying around for centuries? Oh, absolutely. Having studied the mask, I'm quite convinced. This artifact belongs to a civilization far, far more ancient than anything in recorded history. Not only that, but I believe these people possess knowledge and technology far greater than our own. The treasure we're looking for is not just some precious trinket. It's the legacy of an entire civilization. Here, have a look at this. A legacy. An Azran legacy, if you will. We'll get to it. This is the secret cipher that was written on the tablet. The cipher I've cracked. The ancient people used it to leave messages for posterity. If you know the cipher, it's clear that these engravings on the inside of the mask are also a map. And where does it lead? A legendary place that has ever eluded explorers and archaeologists. Fabled Akbadine. Akbadine? We have to go, Herschel. You have to come with me to Akbadine. No, you can't. It's too dangerous. I won't let you go, Randy. Oh, you won't let me? Just how do you plan to stop me? I still have free will, don't I? Randy, you complete... God! You are so self-centered. Sometimes I don't even... I've had enough. Hey, what are you doing? Oh, crap, she's run off with the mask. Dash it all. She doesn't appreciate how valuable that thing is. Come on, Hirsch. We have to find her. All right. Whip. Let's go get her. Ah! Get back here. Ah! I need a drink. Angela! Where are you? I can't see her anywhere. We'll just have to keep looking. I do have to wonder, like, if I were to drink alcohol. Not that I would. Not that I really have any plans to, but what would be my first drink? Anyway, I can think about that on my own time.
Angela, come on now. Give me the mask. You're acting like a...
You're too young to... No, I'm 21. I'm 21. That's drinking age over here.
There now. There's no need to cry. Everything will be fine. Just trust me. Huh?
You sound just like my brother. Before he left. And he never came back, Randall.
I know I said I wouldn't do anything dangerous.
Making vodka. I
need that mask, Angela. I'm sorry about what happened to your brother, but I'm not him.
Randall, can we just drop this for now?
It's 18 here.
No, Herschel, we can't. Look, Angela, I know this is hard for you, but please.
Please what? Please
Oh,
let you
that was
go
a
and
that was a
endanger
that was a
yourself while I
that was a
just sit
frame
here
drop
and
for a
wait
second.
For you to never come back.
All he says is if he's ever drank the drink. Hey, we're both sober buddies. Yeah.
I will come back. I promise. I have to
Ow.
do this,
Oh,
Angela.
Oh shit.
I can't just live in my father's shadow my entire life. I need
Your
this.
father that we haven't even
your
seen
help
in
to do it.
person.
Randall.
Hey, Henry.
It's all right, Miss Angela. Master Randall will return. I know it.
Thank you for that
Henry.
special scene just for
Startled
Henry
me.
to show up. Yes.
I didn't know you were there.
You needn't worry, Miss Angela. Master Randall said this would be his last expedition. Isn't that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yeah? Are you sure?
Really say that, Randall?
Are you sure, motherfucker?
Of course. This will be my last and greatest trip into the ruins. Angela, please.
All right. As long as you promise not to do anything dangerous or stupid.
Nothing dangerous. And Herschel here will make sure I don't do anything stupid.
I need to go home. I'm exhausted. Please, be careful.
Always. Henry, would you mind escorting Angela home?
Not at all.
So Herschel, we're going
You're
to
not gonna
unearth the
as
most
long as you
important
don't do it to it.
archaeological
Yeah,
find in
yeah.
history. Aren't you excited?
I get that, yeah.
Let's go back to my place and make sure we have enough supplies.
All right. I do hope you intend to keep your promise, Randall.
Well, I guess we'll plan that expedition. Water, food, torch, compass. I think that's everything. Are you ready, Hirsch? Haha, I've been ready for ages, Randall. Master Randall, I've brought some tea. That was fast! Bruh! Thank you, Henry. By the way, I'm grateful for what you did earlier. It was nothing. I'm glad I could be of assistance. You've worked so long and so hard to fulfill this dream. I felt I had to do something. Thank you, Henry. I mean it. It was no trouble, truly. Hirsch, did I tell you that Henry's been helping me with my research? I'd never have got this far without his help. Is that right? So, Henry, are you coming with us to explore the ruins? Unfortunately, no. I must remain here to perform my household duties. You must know how busy Henry is. My father's a demanding man, and he's taken a liking to Henry. If Henry were to go with us, my father would uncover the whole plan straight away and stop us. Ah, I hadn't thought of that. So it looks as if we're all set. You should probably go home and get some sleep, Herschel. Tomorrow we set out to conquer the Aquadine ruins. This could be the biggest find of the century, my friend. That would be something. Oh, if I had stopped Randall that night, he might still be with us now. If only we had listened to Angela. That feels like something that should have had narration, but okay. And in comparison, that was a very short chapter. Chapter 5, on the Gentleman's Trail.
After finding the truth behind
And then this one's narrated. Okay.
Miracles,
Okay.
we went to the Gallery Plaza. There, we witnessed
Oh boy, is that
innocent bystanders
Jingly
being lifted
Town?
into the air before they disappeared. Within minutes, the police arrested Alphonse Dalston on suspicion of aiding the masked gentleman. Could it
speed.
I don't
he
get
was
why they named
mastermind
it
behind
Tingly
the
Town.
scenes.
It doesn't make any damn sense. There's nothing tingly about
As
it.
dawn broke on our third day in Montador, I wondered, had we come any closer to the truth?
Unless tingly is like a word for like bright or something over there. I don't know, man. Anyway. Good morning, Luke. Did you sleep well? We'll be setting out shortly to begin today's investigations. Okay, I'm awake. Morning, sleepyhead. Did you have a good lie-in? You're out for the count, so I helped myself to your breakfast. What? How could you? Emmy was just teasing, Luke. Now, before we head out, let's summarize our plans for today. Right. Today's miracle is supposed to take place in Tingly Town. Tingly Town. Let's hope it lives up to its... Let's hope it doesn't! God! What is wrong with you people? No, it doesn't. I mean, people might be in danger. It's not appropriate to be excited. Very responsible of you, Luke. Wait, don't tell me you're afraid. Afraid? Not at all. I'm sure today's the day we catch the masked gentleman and foil his plans. That's the spirit, Luke. We must clear up the issue with Dalston as well. I'm certain of his innocence. Let's head to City Hall first and hear what the police have to say. City Hall is north of the Doors Mansion, isn't it? Let's get a move on. Oh, that's a lot. Oh, that's a lot. I'll have to do some of those on my own time. But we're still making good headway on puzzles. But I think for now, I'm gonna cut it here. I think 2 chapters per stream is a good pace for this one. Especially since this game has, if I remember correctly, the least amount of chapters out of the games. So for now, thank you for coming. Thank you for staying. Thank you for watching the show. And I will see you all next time.